I'm the worst person to have on here, Barnaby, because
It's
I
fine.
enjoyed that game. I enjoyed
okay.
it. We lost 6-3, but I enjoyed it. I mean, they played some fantastic football, Liverpool.
Yeah, agreed.
Their first 2 goals were fantastic. Look, it is what it is. I've supported this club 55 years. I've seen so many ups and downs. It's one game. If we'd have lost it 1-0, would the fans still be happy? I don't think so.
Agreed.
We lost it 6-3. Then a lot of them won't be happy. We just have to move on from it. It's just one of them games. But we scored 3 goals, 3 good goals as well. So it went 5-3. You know, a little bit of luck goes 5-4. You know, it makes it a bit of a bum wobble for them. So, but look, we've got 10 players out. We've got our 2 main defenders out. It's very, very hard to get our goalkeeper out. You know, he is in a different goalkeeper to Forster. Basuma, I don't think he's right for us. I really don't. He's too in and out for me. Gives the ball away too much.
Agreed.
Oro, I'm beginning to have doubts about him as well. I don't think he's good enough. But Spence is shining.
He might be knackered, Porro. He might be knackered. And I think maybe now Udogi's coming back, hopefully Spence will be able to take some minutes off Porro.
Yeah. But look, Barnaby, at the end of the day, it's 3 points, whatever the score is. We had a bad day today. We've got a lot of our best players out, especially in defence. So, you know, what can we do?
Yeah, I've just seen from Yesh in the comments that Ange was arguing with the reporter in the interview just what he shouldn't be doing. I don't know much about that, but I'll try and find it out.
No, I haven't seen any of that. I'll watch it after.
I haven't seen it either. Jim, so in terms of what's possible this season, realistically, for me, you know, always trying to remain glass half full. For me, it's like I need us to somehow get enough results over the next month, 6 weeks, to hang on the coattails of those in the kind of top 6, top 8, and then hope that when we get the players back around February, March time, don't forget that second leg against Liverpool isn't till the first or second week of February.
Yeah.
So if we can stay in that first leg, which is at home, by the way, and then get the players back for the second leg, then look, I think Liverpool isn't a bad draw. I know it's weird for me to say after we've just been done 6-3, but I think based on the teams they've played in that Carabao Cup so far. So I think Carabao Cup is still a possibility, but for me, it's about trying to stay in the Europa League as long as possible, because it could be just like the dream season that everyone's been talking about, which is, for a couple of years now, fans have been saying, I don't care about the league. I just want us to win a cup. Well, this might be that season. Now, on the flip side of that, I would also say, do I trust us in a big game if things get tight to come through? I have to say at the moment, I don't. But if we can get our players back. But Jim, what do you know? You, like you said, you've been a Spurs fan for a long time. Like, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we're still a top 6 is on. Why not? Look, we're still thereabouts. You know what? We're 10th or 11th now. But what's the points difference? 4?
I think it's about 5. Yeah.
Yeah, 5. So we're not even halfway through the season yet. And a cup is definitely on. We're going to play Liverpool on a 2-leg. Anything can happen. You know, if we get our players back, they might get some an injury or someone be sick. That's important to them. So look, it's still on, and we can definitely go far in the FA Cup, and we're still in the Europa Cup. So why not? You know, you've got to stay positive. I can't
the point otherwise?
I can't have all this doom and gloom, Barnaby. You know, we support Spurs. Get behind them. If we have a few bad games, just still stick behind them.
But Jim, don't you think that's because you and I are a bit older, whereas the people, let's say the people who started supporting Spurs when they were kids, when Pochettino came in, right? Let's say that. So 9 years ago, right? So say they started supporting Spurs when they were 9, and they're now 18, right? For those 6 years, and I'm just playing devil's advocate. For those 9 years, they're like, oh, well, Tottenham are a big club. Tottenham are a big club, and they're building a new stadium, and oh my God, they've got some of the best players in the world. Like they've got Harry Kane, they've got Dele Alli, they've got Christian Eriksen, they've got Moussa Dembele. Oh my God, supporting this team is going to be amazing, right? And then for all of that time, they nearly trophies with Pochettino, the Champions League final. They're like, but the reality is, throughout that time, they're always the 6th best team of those big clubs at best.
Yeah.
So for them, I can subjectively see why they're, and also bear in mind they're the social media generation, right? So then they're like, bouncing off each other and all getting abused by other social media fans or whatever. For them, I can understand it. But for people like us who, from my point of view, I started supporting Spurs in 1987. I went through the 90s. So I went through Christian Gross. I went through Alan Sugar getting rid of Terry Venables. You know, I remember the 91 Cup final. And so I had that bit of joy in 91. But it was so bad in the late 90s and the early noughties that I'm still like glass half full, because I'm like, I can't believe we're in the top 6. Do you know what I mean? And it's and it's mental, and it is mental. But that is the difference in the fan base for me, I think.
Yeah, I think a lot with me as well, because I'm older. I'm in my 60s, so because I'm older, I think maybe I don't look at it. It's not life and death to me. It's the team I support, and I go and watch them. I used to have a season ticket, but I live quite away from the ground now. I've been a few times this season. I go and watch them and I enjoy it. And I went to the Ipswich game, but I met up with all my friends there. You know, Brian Daigle.
You picked the wrong game, Jim.
Yeah, I know, but I met up with a lot of the Spurs community, so it made the day. We got to meet a lot of the players after the game, a lot of the legends. So it was a fantastic day. But look, because I think maybe I'm a bit older, I don't take it to heart so much, because I've seen it over the years. I've seen good times and I've seen bad times. And when we have bad times, Barnaby, we always come out of it. We're Tottenham. Yeah. You know, we always come out of it and move on to good times. Yeah. These young supporters will see us win trophies, guaranteed. You know,
I hope so.
They will do. They will do.
Listen, Jim, I've been ranting so long that I realise I haven't got that long left, so I better speak to some other people. But thanks a lot, mate. I'll speak to you after one of the others.
Thank you. Take care. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.